What is going on, YouTube? Today, I got something. I actually just ate this yesterday or something like it yesterday. Same genre of food yesterday. And I was like, you know what? I want it again today. I had a choice. So I got myself here some mac and cheese. It looks like it's like school lunch, but I bought it from this place called RD Southern Barbecue. I had mac and cheese yesterday from a place called Mac and Wings in Scarborough. Very good. And I was like, do I want to get mac and cheese again, or do I want to get a burger? The burger, however, was like a blend between brisket and regular like beef. But I was like, let me just get the mac and cheese again because I'm just feeling like mac and cheese. Before we get started, guys, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you want to try anything we talk about. I'm down to that, so check out timestamps in the description. This video is gonna have to be a bit quick because I'm actually on break right now, and I don't know if I'll have time to get food afterwards or like, you know, something I'm actually genuinely want to eat afterwards. So I was like, let me get this in the middle of lunch. I only got 30 minutes. So this is it right here. Looks pretty good. So it's mac and cheese with brisket. So I want to mix it together. Water flew everywhere. Let's just get into this real quick. So we're going to try the mac and cheese first. Let's see if I can get a bit closer for you guys there. Yeah. It's good mac and cheese. It's nice. It doesn't have like that like crispy top that a lot of mac and cheese have. However, I think you can get that if you really want to. This one just doesn't have it. The macaroni's cooked nicely. Nice and cheesy. I can't tell if it's seasoned or not. I think it might be seasoned a bit, but it's working well with the sauce from the brisket too. I'll try the brisket on its own. Brisket on its own here. Brisket's tasting nice on its own. I don't know why I like didn't just, you know. It's fatty, but it's really tender. You can tell it's really tender. No, it works well together. I really like that together. The mix between the macaroni and the brisket, it's good. Like the savoriness and stuff really works well together, I'd say, with the cheesiness. There's another green sauce on this, or maybe that's just the cheese sauce. I'm not too sure. It's good. I think this is just like a large piece of fat, so. But how was your guys' day today? Like I said, my day, I'm literally in the middle of work. I had to rush this food and time it so that I can get it while I'm in the middle of my break and like eat it and make a video really quickly. So I was hoping that it would come on time, which it did. The thing about scheduling food to get delivered to you is sometimes it's not like, it's like a time range. So luckily this time it came like right on time for my lunch. So, because the thing about where I work, they're very strict on like when you take your breaks and stuff. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. But I went and saw a movie yesterday. This is a random movie. I'm so excited, but I want to see the Marvels because literally the past like few movies from Marvel just have not been good, except for Guardians of the Galaxy, just have not been good. And I'm like, do I want to just even waste my time watching these and just get a synopsis? Because it's not like how like the first phase was where they were all like such good quality and stuff. So I don't know. I really don't know, but I went to go see Priscilla. You know what? Wasn't really expecting much. Movie's a pretty good movie. So I understand it's not for everyone because it's a slow movie. I thought it was a very slow movie too. It's just basically like following her life with Elvis, and it's just like a really interesting movie because I had no idea she was like basically a little kid. Well, not even basically, she was a little kid when Elvis met her. She was 14 years old, and then he's literally just like, I guess he's preying on her, basically grooming her until she's an adult for him to have a kid with her. I had no idea. I don't know if that was normal in the 50s, but there's so many times when I'm watching a movie, I'm just saying stuff, and I'm just like, when he's like, oh, she's mature for her age, I'm very fond of her, and all these things. I'm just like, she's 14. I have no idea how old Elvis was at this point, but like, he was old enough to drive, so he was obviously way too old, and it's just like, the parents are letting this happen too, but I guess because it's like Elvis, they're like okay with it. And the times were different, but I'm not too sure, to be quite honest with you. Now, between Austin Butler and the Jacob guy, who I think did a better job playing Elvis, I really think that depends because I think Austin Butler did like a more entertaining job of playing Elvis. I think Elvis was a pretty good movie. And I think he was a way more entertaining Elvis than the Jacob guy, but I think the Jacob guy played a more accurate representation of who Elvis probably was. It just seemed more accurate to me. So that's why I'm like, better depends on what you mean. Like entertaining, I probably go Austin Butler, but like accurate and like true to the story is probably Jacob, but I don't know how Elvis actually was. So I'm not too sure. These movies, no one likes to show the bad parts of like people and autobiographies and stuff like that. So, you know, that's just how movies are. I don't know how that girl lived that life. Her life seems so boring. It's just like she's home all day just looking after the kid. Even before that, she's home all day doing nothing. The guy's lying to her, cheating on her, manipulating her just for her to like look after his kid. Basically, he basically just wanted her to plant the seed. I'm just dropping food, but it's insane. Like what like things that were getting away back in the day, how no one questioned it. Like, well, there was like a few girls who questioned it in the movie who were just like, oh, she's basically a baby. But for the most part, everyone's like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. The dad's like, it's fine. Grandma's like, it's fine. Everyone's like, it's fine. Like, until she just eventually left and took the kids. Very interesting movie to see into the life of someone who was groomed since they're a kid by a celebrity. And I feel like at the beginning of the movie, she was like brought to Elvis because he's having a party by like some guy in the army. And I think he brought her to Elvis specifically because he's seen her and he's like, oh, she's cute, she's young. He's probably gonna like that. So he like specifically would like bring her. He specifically went to talk to her and to bring her to see him. It's just like a messed up movie. I wish they kind of dived a bit more into like the trauma she probably experienced. Because growing up like this, being groomed since you're like 14 years old or whatever, it's like, it's very traumatizing. It has like very long lasting negative side effects into your adulthood. And they showed her a bit into her adulthood too. Not like when she's 30, 40, but probably into like her early 20s. I wish they kind of showed that, but you know, I guess the movie can't have an infinite runtime, so. I don't know, it's a good movie. It's a slow movie. It's a movie you want to go see if you like want to just see about the history of it. It's not something you're gonna be like, oh, this is amazing, this is incredible, because it's a slow movie. Like I said, like there's not really much happening in the movie. You're kind of just sitting there like following it and stuff. Like the lighting in the movie was really good too. That's one thing I noticed, but it's just like you're kind of just sitting there like, okay, done. It's like a history lesson. It's like a history lesson from like another person's point of view. Like, you know how there's Straight Outta Compton? Straight Outta Compton was mainly done from like Dr. Dre and Ice Cube's point of view. Eazy-E was kind of like the third point of view. This would be like if they made a Straight Outta Compton, it was like Eazy-E's point of view. It's kind of like how I see it. Or like they did like, you know how they did like Straight Outta Compton and they did Surviving Compton or whatever, like with Michelle A. It's kind of like that to me personally. Either way, it's a good movie. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. Like, it wasn't the best movie, but it was like still a pretty good watch. Like, I can't really complain about it. I don't regret seeing it. It was a good movie. I wasn't bored. That's one thing. Like, it was just, I was bored for her because she seemed bored in the movie. But, you know, last bite here because my break is about to finish. So, can't even finish it, but it's whatever. I hate this water. One of my least favorite waters next to Aquafina. I love Dasani. Remember that. Dasani, top tier water. I don't care what anyone says. With that being said, guys, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you are trying to out. I'm down to do this. I will check out this series videos in the side. And yeah, that was RD Southern Barbecue loaded mac and cheese with brisket. I thought it was really good. It was cheesy, cooked well. Brisket was nice and tender, had flavor, juicy. I'll give that like an 8.4 out of 10. And Priscilla, I'll give that like a 7 out of 10. You know, not too bad, not too good, just kind of all right. But yeah, RD Southern Barbecue, 8.4 out of 10. Priscilla, 7 out of 10. First true review. Peace.